What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Derek Strickland, and I want to do it. Well, tonight is going to be a long night. Long night. We got a long list of videos to do, a couple of pages, and you all going to get spared tonight because these are all YouTube videos. So I won't be blowing up your list. Your page. Derek Anderson, what's going on? Derek Parks, what's going on? I won't be blowing up your timeline with all of these different videos. V. Charles, what's going up? Linda, hey, how you doing? Hopefully you all had a very blessed Sunday, had a good time at service or meditating or whatever it is that you do to feel connected with God and praise His name, or whatever it is you do. I pray that you all had a good day today, and it's time to unwind. Getting up, and as most people are getting ready to unwind, I'm just getting ready to get into work, and I want to hang out on Facebook before I go over to YouTube and start doing some things there and getting up some value and some content. But guys, I simply want to ask you a question. I want to ask Facebook a question. I love asking Facebook questions because you all have some very interesting responses to the questions that I ask. The question that I have for tonight, you all, is what would you do if you knew that you couldn't fail? Like, put it in the comment section right now. What would you do if you knew that you could not fail? Go ahead and like this video, guys. Give me some hearts, some thumbs up, some wows, show me some love, and share this video out. Because I definitely got something I want to share with you all, and just kind of see where you all are at. A lot of people want to do things, but there is something that's stopping them. Whether it's just something that they want to do, something that God they feel that God called them to do, something that they're anointed to do, and there are a lot of people that are talented and that can do things, but they're scared. Like, what are you scared of? For real. Like, think about it. If God is put a calling on your life to do something, just do it, right? Do it. I really love Pastor Hannah out of Chicago. He shared some things yesterday that was just amazing. When you're talking about your assignment and what your assignment is. A lot of people are missing out on doing their assignment because they're scared that they're going to fail. They're scared that people are going to talk about them. They're scared that, that they'll never get up from another failure. Especially in business, there's so many people in business that, have failed over and over and over again. And they were like, listen, if I fail one more time, I don't think I'll be able to make it back from, stand back up. And listen, the reason why so many people that we look up to, the celebrities and famous people, the reason why they are so famous is because they have failed over and over and over again. Listen, you only have to have the strength to get up one more time. That's all you need, is the strength to get up one more time. There's a lot of people out there that want to learn how to make money online. You've been in business after business after business, and different situations. It could be no support, right? The person that signed you up was what we call a sponsor monster, right? Put sponsor monster in the comment section, right? It's sponsor monster. A sponsor monster is someone that just signs up. They're not worried about trying to mentor you. They're not worried about trying to help you, motivate you. They're not worried about any of those things. All right. That's what a sponsor monster is. They're not even trying to reach out to you. They're not texting you on their phone or anything like that. Right. They just sign you up, boom, throw you to the wild, and there you go. Right. How you doing, Nancy? Clavin, Philip. So, a lot of you all have come into some people like that, and And believe it or not, that was good for you. That was good for you to actually, David Hobbs, what's going on? Yasin, listen, it was good for you to experience that, because now you know that when you actually start to grow your team, you know the exact person not to be like. Like, you cannot be like that in marketing and growing a business and growing teams and whatnot. Now, don't get it twisted. All right. If you are an affiliate marketer, there are some things that you're going to sell or market that doesn't require a team. All right. You just giving somebody or providing somebody a product or service, and that's it. You know, when you go to Amazon, you're not looking for the seller to call you back and be like, hey, you know, how did that coffee make it work? All right, now if you want to make some real good coffee, this is what you do. No, you're not ready. You're not even thinking about that. But you're talking about building a team in situations like that. You have to be aware of sponsor monsters. All right. A lot of you all just don't have a team of people that's really going to provide training and value. All right. Once again, normally when I see that happen is new people joining new people. All right. So if the new person join, and they got this, what we call ignorance on fire, right? And that's a good thing. But if they're not plugging into a system and they're not plugging into a team, when they go and sponsor you, the blind leading the blind. You know, a lot of people get mixed up in that, situation where, they go out and they sponsor family and friends, or you, believe it or not, you will have people that will contact you and want to talk to you, but then go and sign up with somebody else. Tracy Hill McMichael, hey, long time no see. Well, I really don't see you. I can see your picture. I pray that you're doing all right, sister. But, you know, and listen, I'm going to tell y'all right up front, your boy don't play that, right? Your boy don't play that. I got done like that one time, right? And I didn't like the way I was feeling after that happened. So I just don't even play those games. All right. Steve, what's going on? Someone called me up and was like, yo, I got all of these questions. Manny, secret 3, baby. Secret 3. Till I die. But somebody was like, hey, you know, I'm ready to join this business with you. And blah, blah, blah. Well, they even say that they were ready to join the business, but they alluded to and they let me on that they would get ready to sign up with me. So I'm spending all this time getting ready to train and whatnot. And just to find out that they wanted to get more information to go sign up with their nephew or their aunt or their uncle, and then want to come back and say, hey, can you train me? No. No. Man, what am I train you for? And then you become the competition for me and my team, right? Nah. We're not doing that, right? Like, miss me with that. I'm like Ali. I'm like, whoa, miss me with that one. So, people that lock arms with me, I provide training for, systems for, we drive traffic together, the whole 9, right? But let me get back. I went off on a little rant right there, but let's get back to what would you do? What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? Would you go back to school? Would you apply for that job that people tell you that, you know, you'll never be able to handle? Would you ask someone to go steady with, you know, like if you are looking to court a woman to marry, right? You hear what I say? To marry. One more time. To marry. Would you ask her if you knew that you couldn't fail? Would you start a online business if you knew that you couldn't fail? Right? You know, what would you do? Would you just go deeper into the Word of God and start preaching the Word of God and start teaching the Word of God if you really knew that you couldn't fail? I know what I would do. I know this, but I'm asking you, what would you do if you just knew without a shadow of a doubt that you couldn't fail? Now, I ain't talking. Now, some of y'all probably saying, I'll play the lotto tomorrow. It's $5.3 million, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what it is. I'm just throwing numbers out there. He's like, I'll play that lottery tomorrow. That's what I do. I ain't talking about that, right? I'm just talking about whatever it is that's stopping you right now. There's something that God has for you to do, and for some reason, you're not doing it. And I want to know why. I want to know what it is that's stopping you. And once you identify that and identify the root cause of that, you can get over it, right? And once you get over it, you can operate in your purpose. You can operate in your passion. You can fulfill the assignment. Man, Pastor Hannah was on point yesterday. The assignment. There's some of you all have assignments that are locked into a much bigger picture, right? And sometimes you don't see the big picture. All it is meant for you to do is to fulfill your assignment. You know, you may be going down the street and you see a homeless person and you get an unction. You hear God say, buy that person some McDonald's. Give that person $200. I mean, well, if God say $200, give it to him, right? Got to be God though. Give that person $2. Give that person this. Do something for that individual, and it don't always have to be. Yes. I'm glad this has come to my mind. It doesn't always have to be like a homeless person. Do you do you know and realize that there are people out here that are working jobs, 2-parent jobs, children, and still need help? All right. A lot of people look at people that got jobs and they were like, well, they don't need help. You don't know. You don't know the struggle that people are having, right? So if you're really in tune with God and you're listening to what he's telling you and you fulfill the assignment that he gives you, sometimes your assignment is greater than your gift, right? A lot of people are gifted to sing. That's cool. But what is your assignment? Like the person that's singing, that ain't all they do. No, what is your assignment? Put it like this. Let me just share with you a couple of assignments that are biblical that if you take a closer look at it, you will see, man, it's just so many teachable moments. All right. It was a man by the name of Ananias. Ananias' assignment from God, his greatest assignment was to just welcome Paul into his house. Now, in order for somebody to just come into your house, you just don't just let people that you know is willing to kill you into your house. You don't let people that you know is trying to bind you and take you to jail into your house, right? But Ananias' assignment was to simply obey God, right? And when Paul came, let me back up. Before Paul came, when God told Ananias that there's a man named Saul that I'm sending to your house, Ananias spoke with God because this assignment was just a little too heavy for him to really take on and really to grasp, right? And he was like, God, but you know that this man has been known to persecute the saints. This man, it does that. And God had to be like, listen, Ananias, Saul is going to suffer many great things because of me, right? And Saul is going to do this, Saul is going to do that. But your job, Ananias, your job is to just simply lay hands on Paul. And when you lay hands on Paul, he's going to receive his sight. Not only is he going to receive his sight, he's going to receive the Spirit of God. So without Ananias, Paul doesn't get started on his journey. So Ananias had a very specific, important assignment. Some of y'all are playing yourself too small in the churches that you go to because you're not up behind the podium preaching or teaching, or you're not up singing a song and the church ain't going up and, people ain't speaking in tongues. And every time you get up and talk, you have a specific assignment. Most of the time people go and they look at their assignment and then you want to go and look at somebody else's assignment. Don't look at somebody else's assignment. That's their assignment. Pay attention to what God is giving you for your assignment. If you can handle that, you're doing 100, right? You're doing a bumper of a job. If you can do that, right? Your assignment. Sometimes we get assignment. You have an assignment today. Tomorrow you wake up. Okay, God, what is your assignment for me today? What would you have me to do? That's what Paul, that was the first thing Paul said after he came into the realization who he was actually talking to. After he came to the realization of who it was that knocked him off his donkey, right? And he said, who art thou, Lord? And Jesus said to Paul, don't you know that it is hard to kick against the prick, right? So when he said that, Paul came back and said, what would you have me to do? That's what we have to do each and every day. Ask God, what is my assignment for the day? And once he tells you your assignment, believe me, he's never going to tell you to do anything that you can't do. That right there is the whole gist of this video. God will never tell you to do anything that you cannot do. So if you get a unction or a great push from God to do something, there's no way you will fail. Well, Derek, I felt like God told me to do this. First of all, let's really establish if God actually told you that. That's number one. And is it me that I'm thinking, am I thinking in my own self, thinking that it's God? But here's the thing. God can tell you to do something, and you may not have the success that you wanted right then and there. But even in the L that you take, it's not a loss. It's a lesson, right? If you take that L and learn from it, don't be found there no more. Ask God, how do I take this L, this lesson, and be better so that I can do this assignment again, right? Because, there are makeup assignments, right? I didn't go through this assignment right. I'm going to do this makeup assignment so that I can do it right and move on to my next assignment. So believe me, if you go about this thing the right way and you being led of God, there are a lot of things that you can do and be successful at, right? Me, I've been successful at online marketing. I've been successful at video marketing, search engine optimization. There's a lot of things that I do that I've been successful at. E-commerce, pretty much making money online. I've been successful at it, but I haven't always been this way. I've failed over and over and over again. There's been times where I wanted to give up. There's been times where I just said, what is the point? Nobody wants, and this is when I was just really joining, like nobody first coming online, nobody wants to join a new person, right? But believe me, if you continue to work at it, right? Michael Jordan got cut once. And that was probably the best thing that he could have happened in his life, is for him to get cut from his high school team. All right. If you look at people like Oprah Winfrey's beginning, oh my God, her humble beginnings is crazy. Like, somebody that you all probably know, her name is Keisha Bass here online. She is a phenomenal marketer. But if you look at Keisha's first videos on YouTube, right? Those videos only got like two views, 3, 7, 2, 1, But now you look at her videos and the thousands, people are subscribing in the thousands of videos, are getting thousands of views. Why? She didn't quit, right? Even though she had some failures and some lessons in the beginning, she did not quit. All right. I'm going to get back on this assignment because it was something else that Pastor Hanner said. He said, now that was Ananias' assignment, was to lay hands on Paul, so Paul he can start his journey in his ministry. His ministry did not start until Ananias fulfilled his his assignment. All right. There's another assignment, right? Imagine the man that helped Jesus carry the cross, right? His sole purpose, his main assignment for his life. You don't hear about him nowhere else in the Bible. His main assignment that day was to help Jesus carry the cross. Come on now. Now, you, on the outside looking in, you would say, my pastor always, he asked this question all the time. Where are the men? Where are the men? This young lad helped Jesus carry his cross. You would have thought that Peter would have been there to carry the cross. You would have thought that, John would have been there. That's the beloved. That's the beloved. John was the beloved. John wrote the love book of the Bible. But John wasn't there to help carry the cross. Peter was so bold, for sure he wouldn't let his master carry the cross. All right. Peter, James, he prayed. So James would have been there. You just automatically think that these men would have been there when Jesus needed them the most. But if you really want to know the truth, that wasn't their assignment. It was the young man's assignment to help Jesus carried a cross, and there's a couple of things we're going to learn from that. One of the things that we learn from that is that there will be people that come into your life that you don't know right now that's going to further you in whatever it is that God called you to do. Their main assignment is to come and help you get further. Some of these people are going to sow finances into your ministry. Some of these people are going to help you with mentoring. Some of these people are going to help you with prayer. Some of these people are going to help you in different things. Because why? It's their assignment. It's their assignment. Even in death, Jesus died on the cross, and there was a secret disciple. Right? There was a secret disciple. This man, he wasn't even out in the open. There are people watching you right now, waiting on God to give them the go, so that they can come and fulfill an assignment in their life and in your ministry or whatever it is that God has you to do. Because if God has you to do something, 9 times out of 10, it's much bigger than yourself, right? I want a dream that it's going to take a community of people to actually see this come to fruition. All right. If you think that God gave you a dream or gave you a purpose or passion or calling, and you think you can do it all on your own, I would beg to differ that that's what you think it is. Most of the time when God gives you something, it takes a community of people to get the job done. Now, if you the type of person that thinks it's just I, then that's a whole nother deal, something that you may have to work on. All right. But Jesus, the Son of God, like the precious Lamb of God, the Alpha and Omega, in his trying time, number one, his men wasn't there to help him bear the cross. A young lad came and helped him bear his cross. I don't care how strong you all think you are, how anointed you think you are. You could be floating on air, speaking in unknown tongues that nobody heard. If you got flesh on your hands and wrapped around your body, if you're living on this earth, breathing this air, guess what? You need help, right? I need help, right? So there will be people that will come into your life to help you. And if you are one of these people that think you are above people, you know, you got your nose up in the sky, you're going to miss your help, and you're going to wonder, why aren't you growing? You're going to wonder, how come this isn't working? You're going to wonder, how come I can't get nowhere? And then we like to blame the devil. Well, the devil don't want me to be great. No, you don't want to be great, right? You don't want to be humble. Ooh, humble. I don't even want to talk about being humble, because I'm already off the track right now. But hey, I'm at home. Got some coffee over there I can make, right? So I can have free range right now. But even I'm gonna get back on this secret disciple. His main job, right? His main job was to have a tomb. Joseph was his name. He was a secret disciple. He wasn't even trying to be known as a disciple of Jesus Christ. When Jesus died, he just wanted to know, can I have the body? His main purpose, I don't think, now for some of you Bible scholars, you probably can tell me different, but I don't think that you hear about this secret disciple Joseph no other place in the Bible other than at Calvary, when he asked for Jesus' body. Do you realize that assignment was the setup for the resurrection of Jesus Christ? He laid in his tomb, in Joseph's new tomb. New tomb. When was the last time you had something that was new and God told you to use it for somebody else and you obeyed God? When was the last time you did that? There would be sometimes you would have something brand new that you went and got for yourself, and God would say, give it up. Right? Give it up. Especially if you want it bad. Like, if you want it bad, like I've been saving up for this special thing, and now that I finally got it, God says, give it up. The question is, will you give it up? Will you obey God? Do you love God more than this? Do you love God more than that? Whatever that or this may be. Do you love God more? If the answer is yes, then you got to give that thing up. There's sacrifice in this, right? So I'm always off the tangent, guys. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's Sunday and I just got out of church not too long ago. And you see and you hear things and you get thoughts and it's just, I guess, thank God I got a place to release it. So, guys, listen up. Who told you that you would fail? That's the question that I want to know. The first question was, what would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? And then I want to know, who told you that you was going to fail? Right? Sometimes that person that tells you, or that thing, most of the time you getting told this within yourself that you can't do it. Most of the time it's because you're trying to compare yourself with someone else. Whenever you compare yourself with someone else, you're going to lose every time. You put yourself at an unfair disadvantage, right? You're not going to win because you're always going to compare their strengths to your weaknesses, right? Looking at the other side of the fence, thinking that the grass is greener on the other side. And you don't know that that's astroturf, right? That is astroturf. It's not real. It's fake. It's not your reality. A lot of people look and see some of the results that I have online. Like, you all would not believe the amount of leads I done driven to my business over the last week. It is insane. I'm at an all-time high right now at how I'm driving traffic to my sites, right? To my MCA site. I'm transparent, right? I market a company called Motor Club of America, where it's a roadside assistance service that actually gives you benefits as well, right? Like over $150,000 in benefits. Now, I always built it right here on Facebook, right? I come on Facebook and I ask a couple of questions because that's what marketers do, because we want to know where you're hurting, right? If I can find out where you are hurting and then provide you the answer, give you the answer for free, give you the value, because the internet will pay you in direct proportion to the value that you give it. If I can do that, and then I can win over not necessarily your money, right? Let me just be upfront and honest with this. But if I can win over your friend request, right? If I can win over your email address, right? If I can win over you saying, hey, I'm going to subscribe to your YouTube channel, right? That right there is more precious than the money. Why? Because I always have a connection to you. I sent out an email today to over 5,000 people talking about MCA. People want to get started. Like, give me a call, because I'm going to call you. I'm going to receive your calls, and then I'm going to listen and find out what it is that you want to do, right? Because marketing and getting in business online is not about me. That's where a lot of marketers mess up. They want to know, they want you to join right now, today. They want you to sign up today. They want you to get the highest ticket product today. And they thinking about me, right? The great marketers know that it ain't about them. But I need to find out what it is. Where are you hurting? I'm like a doctor. When you walk into the doctor's office, what do the doctor ask you first? What's wrong with you? Where are you hurting? Right? Once I find out where you are hurting, then I can go to work, right? Then I can kind of assess you. I can check for your vital signs. Like, all right. So especially if you have a business, when I'm doing coaching, it's like, all right, so how are you driving traffic? All right. How often are you driving traffic? What are the different means of driving traffic that you're doing? How is your mind? How's your mind? Because remember, that doubt, the person that's going to tell you no, is the man or woman that you're looking at in the mirror. That's going to be the first person to tell you no. So, miss me with that, I got all these haters, right? The biggest hater that you will have is the enemy. And the enemy is the one that's in you, or enemy. The enemy. Say that 3 times. The enemy in of me. Right? Which is your own self. Some of us are in our own way because we don't believe that we can do what it is that we really want to do, whether it's for your family, whether it's for your, you want to travel, you want to build your bank account. How about this? Because a lot of people get online, they talk about, well, I want to travel the world. Meet me on the beaches of the world. Meet me. Look, how about helping all men put up $500 to $1,000 in a emergency fund, right? How about that? Let's start right there. Like, if you are a husband, and if you are a man, and you don't have $500 to $1,000 that you can get your hands onto, it's a problem. Seriously, it's a problem, right? And you have to change that. You can't be scared to adapt to different ways to actually do that. I did a live yesterday, and a lot of you all did not respond, not because what I said was wrong, it's because you saw something and you don't want to put in the work. I don't want to work with you anyhow, right? For people that don't want to put in the work and they just want something handed to them, I'm not looking for those people. I'm looking for people that's looking for me, right? Listen, I told them yesterday in a video, I'm going to show you how to get a brand new iPhone X for $40, right? So I knew in the back of my mind what I was talking about. And I knew that once I post that would gather a lot of people's attention. Like, oh, an iPhone for $40? Well, check this out. If you were to put that on your Facebook page right now, who all would like to buy an iPhone X or iPhone this or a pair of Jordans? I just picked the iPhone. It could be anything. Who all want to buy a brand new $800 TV for $40? Right? If you put that on your face, and you know what? I dare you all right now. I dare you all to put something like that on your Facebook wall, right? Who all would want to buy an $800 TV for $40? Like this video, like this. If you put it on there, like this post, share this post, comment more info, right? When they comment more info, you got somebody like me on the other side breaking down the game plan on how you're going to get this $800 TV for $40. Number one, you're going to pay $39.99 to join MCA, right? So there go your $40 right there. But it ain't over, all right? Because I've already given you the blueprint on how you got these people to respond. So you put that on your Facebook wall, and now you got 13, 15 people want to know how you're doing this. You hook them up with Motor Club of America. Each time someone signs up, Motor Club of America say, hey, Demetrius Bell, Erica Morgan, I'm going to give you $80 for each and every time that you sign someone up. So that tells me that if I sign up 10 people, do you think you can find 10 people on your Facebook wall that would really want to buy an $800 TV? A smart TV, the curvature and all the bells and whistles, $800 TV for $40. Do you really think that you couldn't find 10 people that says, yes, I want more information? You can't, I know you can, right? If you did that and you took them through the process, right? This is what we're going to do to get the $800. And guess what? Motor Club of America pays out every week, right? You sign them up for Motor Club of America. Motor Club of America is going to give you $40 per referral. You signed up 10 people. Guess what? That's $400, right? Right? 10 people. Did I do that? Demetrius, you've been smart all my life and all your life. So do the math. If they're gonna pay you $800, how many people you need? Right? 40 times 10 is 400, right? So you need 20 people, right? Come on, guys. I did not. When you ask the question, it's already built in, right? So if you ask the question, and here's the foolproof, the no gotcha plan. The gotcha plan is to sign up for Motor Club of America without knowing if you actually have a target market that you can go and then market to. Right? Demetrius Bell, you started this. All right. Let me tell you, you started this when you asked Sam Bunville to call me and told me to tell Sam Bunville that I want to know more about business. So it's just your fault. So anyhow, Thank you so much, sir. I've made thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of dollars since then. So thank you very much, my friend. So check this out though. When you do that and you see your Facebook wall going crazy because everybody wants to buy the $800 TV for $40 and you give them the game plan, boom, 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 and you tell them to do the exact same thing that I'm telling you right now, you already got the people that's saying, hey, I want to do it. They're already saying, I want to spend the $40, right? They're already saying that they want to do this, right? So before they spend the $40, you have to tell them, go and do that on your wall first. So they can come back and be like, hey, I'm ready to spend the $40. How do I do it? You break it down and say, nope, don't join Motor Club of America yet. Man, when have you ever had a marketer tell you don't join yet? You have one when you find one that genuinely cares about you. When you have one that genuinely cares about your success. Because here's what I know, David Hobbs. I know that if I help you make money, you're going to rave about me. And your words are more valuable than mine when we're talking about representation. Now, let me take it biblical. All right. Because I've been doing this off and on all night. Now, biblically speaking, when John was baptizing people in the river, right? And Jesus come walking through there like, yo, what's up? I'm here, right? I'm here. And John looked at him and said, oh, the one that comes after me is preferred before me, whose sandals I'm not worthy to stoop down and latch. And Jesus told John, say, baptize me. And John was like, oh, not so. I should be baptized of you. But John's assignment at that time was to baptize Jesus, because without that assignment, you do not hear from God. Woo! You do not hear from God unless John fulfills his assignment, which is to baptize Jesus. So when he baptized Jesus, Jesus came straight way out of the water, and then the heavens open up, and then you hear from God. So this is the point, David Hobbs. If I show you how to make money, you're going to go tell somebody else that, hey, Derek helped me make money. Jesus went down, and Jesus didn't have to say, hey, I'm the savior of the world. I'm the man. I'm the Alpha and Omega, baby. What's going on? Y'all don't know? Y'all better recognize he didn't have to do that. When he went down into the water and came up, God spoke and said, this is my beloved son, in whom I'm well pleased. Man, when somebody can speak for you, woo, man, that's the whole thing about referrals and giving people. Why do you think marketers do referral videos or testimonial videos? Right? Because me speaking for myself, I can toot my own horn all day long. But if I can get, Jerry to do it, David to do it, Demetrius Bell, Erica Morgan, if I can get Ada to do it, if I can get these people to do it, man, you got yourself something, man. You got yourself something. Especially those of you all that have influence, right? If you have influence with people, yeah. Now your business is getting ready to go into overdrive. All right. So guys, I done gave you all, and I thank God that David caught it. You caught it, brother. Run with it. Let me know how it's doing. All right. You probably already in MCA, but I still want to see how you are coming with that. Tag me in the post, right? And this is how real true marketers know how to do it, right? So when your team members do it, they tag you in the post. I go over to your post and say more information, or put some really good comments in that information. Why? This is why. Third-party validation. When you put it over there, a lot of your family and friends are going to see it, and guess what? They may not join you. Some of you all have problems because your family and friends are not joining you in business. Think about it. Your family and friends have seen you in some of your worstest times. They seen you when you were down. They seen you when you were out. They seen you when you was just straight up filthy, right? And now you telling them to go and join you, and let's make $800 a week, $3,200 a week, $100,000 a year. They're like, man, come on, man. You just borrowed $5 from me last week. What you talking about making six figures? Right? Most of your friends and family will not respect you when you are talking about business. until you have a third party validation, right? If I come over there on David's page and be like, yo, David, man, that opportunity that you showed me was fantabulous. Man, thank you. I am so grateful that you shared this opportunity with me, right? Then your family and friends are going to be like, hold on, what is Dave doing? You holding out on me now, bro. They didn't forget about the fact that they seen you at their worst. Just because I showed you some attention, I'm a third party validation. If they go look up Derek Strickland on Google, they're going to see me all over the place, right? Now, hold on. This man that's done 6 figures online, he is vouching for David. I must have been blind because I know that's the same one I borrowed $5. That borrowed $5 from me last week. What's going on, Dave? You holding out? What the deal is, right? So, let me see, guys. Y'all got to share this out. All right, y'all got to share this out. And if y'all want me to do that one more time, get that strategy to you one more time, I need to know that it's been shared. And you got to definitely go and let me know that you shared it. Can I get 5 people to share this right now? Right, I'm about to give you all the goods, and I love giving out the goods because it's valuable, and the internet is gonna give you like what you need, like in direct proportion to the stuff that you give out. Now, this strategy that I'm using is strictly for MCA because of the pay structure. All right, MCA pays you $80 per referral, right? $80 per referral. So let me get my pencil out. Let me find something. Now, I'm not gonna get up, but 8 times 10, 80 times 10 is 800. Right? Yeah. What am I saying? 10 sales, not 20 sales. 10 sales is gonna get you $800, right? So the strategy is go on your Facebook page. If you're running MCA, now you have to look at your comp plan, right? You have to look at your comp plan for your business to see how they pay out. The beautiful thing about MCA is they pay out every week. All right. They pay out every week. And guys, what I'm sharing with you now is just the cusp of what I share with my team, right? My team is rocking and rolling, and it's a lot to do with the type of business that I'm doing. All right. It's the type of traffic that I'm driving. It's the type of ways that you market to help people. Like, why am I marketing right now, giving out value at 11:39 at night? All right. So ask yourself this. Why do infomercials come on at night? Do you know how much money it costs to run an infomercial? Thousands of dollars, right? Why do you spend thousands of dollars to run a commercial that's going to be ran where people normally are asleep? Think about that. They are running these commercials for people that cannot sleep because of issues that are going on in their life. They're running these commercials. They're running the diet commercial for that person that's like, man, I don't know what to do. I'm overweight. I just can't, and then they know if you overweight 9 times out of 10, you're up right now eating like, yo, I really don't need to be eating this donut, but I'm eating it. And then they come on and they tell you that you fat and you're going to die if you don't have this run up here, right? And you like, with the donut half in your mouth. Because you believe what you see is television programming. So they tell you what to see, television programming, right? I'm not going to go deep. I'm not even going to get into that. But people are up right now because they can't sleep. They're stressing out. Tomorrow's Monday. People are getting ready to go back to work, and they go into a place that they don't want to be at. All right, David. So here we go. This is the question that you want to ask on your Facebook wall, especially if you're marketing MCA, right? How many people would like to buy an $800 blank, blank, blank? If I had an 800, if you wanted, how did I word it? How did I word that? I had to go back, but let me show you how to get an $800 TV for $40. If you want more information, if you want more information, go ahead and like this video, share it out, and put more information. All right, so let me break down the whole like, share, and comment. All right, when you like, share, and comment, first of all, when someone likes your video, it automatically brings it up to the top of their feed for like a certain amount of time. It's all dealing with Facebook algorithms, right? So you, as a marketer, you always want to stay in people's faces, right? It's my job to interrupt everything that you're doing, right? As a marketer, it's my job to interrupt what you are doing. That's what commercials do. Do you realize that if you were watching a basketball game or a football game or a movie, that the movie could go straight through, but commercials want to interrupt the movie and say, hey, buy these donuts. And you weren't even thinking about donuts. You're like, How many of you all like put a that's me if this ever happened to you? You wasn't even thinking about McDonald's. Like, you just ate not too long ago. You wasn't thinking about McDonald's. But next thing you know, you watching TV and those golden arches come on the screen. You're like, man, I sure like to have some of them fries. You weren't even thinking. They just disrupted your whole thought process. Now you're up at 11:42 and you're going on an FMR. You all know what an FMR is? That's called a fat man run. A fat man run. A fat man run is any time that you go out after 10 p.m. to go get some junk food that you don't need. We call that a fat man run. Tanya join us. How you doing, sister? So if you put that on your Facebook page, like, how many would like to buy an $800 TV for $40? How many of you all would like to buy an $800 iPhone for $40? How many of you all would like to get a brand new pair of Jordans for $40? How many of you all would like to make your car payment $40 for this month? How many of y'all would like to, you get what I'm saying? People are going to start inboxing you. You give them the strategy. Give it away because they have to process it, right? And only thing they have to do is put the same message. Copy what you put on your Facebook page and paste it onto their Facebook page. Now your marketing is starting to go viral. Right? Before you even join, it's starting to go viral. Right? Terrence, man, you don't know nothing about no fat man run. Boy, you better come on. I done been on them. Been there, done that. Kingsley, what's going on? So that's the strategy. And then once you do that, you come back to me, preferably. Say, hey, I'm ready to sign up. Give me my link. Sign up. You go and pay your $40. Now you have your link. You're a part of MCA. You got some awesome roadside assistance. You got awesome benefits. And now it's time to go back to, say for instance, you got 40 people. 40. Say for instance, you got 40 people on your team, on your Facebook wall, all saying that I want to do this. Say for instance, all of them like, yeah, let's make this happen. Right? Turns that's true. I need to start doing it even before 7. But that ain't the current situation. I'm just being true. But for real, if you use this strategy, you can actually make a lot of money, but you can also cause a lot of other people to make money. My main goal as a marketer is to make sure that I'm putting people in a position to win. If you're not putting people in a position to win, what are you doing? What are you doing? If you're not putting somebody in a position to win, see, winning is not always about money. All right. Winning is about whatever it takes for this person to be in a better space, in a better spot. Right. Some people need time freedom. right? Some people got money. Do you realize that some people have money, you know, but they don't have the time to enjoy it, right? You got doctors, you got lawyers out there that have to spend every waking moment at the office or in the hospital delivering babies and working 12 and 13, 16-hour shifts, but they making great money, but they can never stop to enjoy it. They can never stop to smell the roses. And they come in and saying, hey, Derek, if you can just show me how to make an extra $5,000 a month, I can scale back a lot of the time that I spend at the hospital. I can scale back a lot of the time that I spend in these factories or what have you. I can scale back some and actually go and have dinner with my wife. I can scale back some and I could actually take my children to Disney World, right? Time is so valuable. My daughters, it seemed like it was just, honestly, seriously, it seemed like just yesterday, it was 1:42 in the morning, August 31st on a Wednesday, and she was just coming into this world. And I was holding her, crying like a baby, my firstborn daughter. And now she's getting ready to be 13. Time is gone. Those years I will never get back. Those are some of the years that you all will never get back. There's some people say time is money. I beg to differ. Once you spend money, you can always make more. But you can't get back the time that you wasted. Right? So if you're someone out there, seriously, that is sick and tired of being sick and tired, you tried different things before in the past, and you really want to get with someone that really care, like really care, like that's going to give you the strategies. I am a marketer, don't believe in just telling you what to do. Like I told you all what to do. Then you see me tell David how to do it. When you marry the what and the how together, you will have a very successful business over time. Right? A lot of people look at me and like, man, this man just come out of nowhere. He's a overnight success. People, it was said to me that it takes 10 years to be an overnight success. Let me tell you that one more time. It takes 10 years to become an overnight success. Elder Brock is the baddest piano organist player I've ever laid my eyes on. Like my eyeballs, I've never seen anybody else that played the organ like Elder David Brock. But what people don't know is all the hours he spent practicing. What people don't know, the times where his fingers might have cramped up and he kept on practicing anyhow. What people don't know, if he ever got blisters from playing and practicing the organ all the time. Right? So know this. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. Right? It's a marathon. You're going to have some bumps and you're going to have some bruises. You're going to fall down, but I'm going to help you get up. You're going to run into some obstacles that you just really don't know exactly how to get out of. It's my assignment is to be there and help you, right? It's my assignment to give you and show you how to have a successful business online. All right? That's what my assignment is in this business world, in this business realm. It's my assignment. My assignment is just what I did tonight. I want to bring spirituality and biblical principles into the online space, right? I put it up. It's on my Facebook wall. You have to scroll back about the iPhone 10. You have to scroll back, and just look at the engagement that I got on there. But it's my assignment. I'm operating in an industry where people are financially fulfilled but spiritually bankrupt. Let me say that one more time. I'm working in the industry where people are financially able and financially fit and financially well off, but spiritually bankrupt. I want to bring the spirituality to business and show them the godly principles that they can use each and every day, not only to become closer with God and not only to walk a closer walk with him and to live a holy life, a sanctified lifestyle, but to also show them how to use the godly principles in their business, right? A lot of you all don't know that in most of you all traditional MLMs where you're doing multi-level marketing, your magic number is what? What's your magic number? I can tell you your magic number right now, because all multi-level marketing companies, 99% of them, because I have to say 99%, because there's going to be one person that's going to say, no, this one company out here in Arizona, it don't go like. Hear me out. All of the ones that I've saw, your magic number is 12. Right? Your magic number is 12. You need 12 people that's going to run with you. Right? That was Jesus' magic number. He had 12 disciples. And then as a marketer, you have to learn how to deal with the different personalities of the 12 disciples. Because out of those 12, you're going to have a Judas. And the Judas is not there to bring you down. The Judas is there to push you into your destiny. Do you all know that Judas part in the Bible, in biblical, with Jesus, a lot of us look at it, without Judas, there's no cross. All right. Without Judas, there's no dying on the cross. And without him dying on the cross, our sins are never forgiven. And we all are worthy of death. Like, without Judas. Judas' assignment was to betray Jesus. Whether he knew it or not, God knew it. Right? How does that saying goes? God, I can't get this. I don't remember the saying, but Judas's situation, he was designed for that. That's what he came to do. He came to deny and betray. He came to betray Jesus and to hand him over. Right? And betray with a kid. So you're going to deal with someone that you just really just, and 9 times out of 10, it's that one person that's going to be like, yo, we about to kill this thing, man. I'm about to go out here and sign up a bagillion people. Those are the ones that will disappoint you. Those are the ones that I be leery of those type of people. I hear them all the time. Yo, Derek, man, I'm about to take massive action. I'm about to go out here and kill the gang. About to kill the gang, son. I'm like, all right. Yeah, all right. I'll see about that. I'll see about that. Time will tell. Right? And then you got the ones that are quiet. You know, that are quiet. And they just quietly build. They're not blowing up your phone every 3 or 4 hours. They're not, asking you question after question after question and never doing anything that you told them to do in the first place. Right? So, you're going to deal with the Judases. You're going to deal with the Peters. The Peters are the one that's going to know so much, that's going to be so bold and know so much that they're going to tell you when you're wrong. They're going to tell you when you're wrong, and then they're going to lock arms with you and say, I'm going to be here to the end. Just as Peter told Jesus that I'll never leave you, Lord. And Jesus looked him dead in the windows of his soul and said, I tell you the truth. Before the rooster crows 3 times, you're going to deny me. You're going to deal with those. Right? If you want a big team, be careful what you ask for. A lot of you are like, man, I want a huge team, man. I want this. I want that. I want this big team across the country and other parts of the world. I want all of this. I told Sam Bunville that too. I've been there, done that. I know how you feel, because you're associating a big team with money, but you're not associating a big team with responsibility. Right? And if you're not in order with God, in my belief, if you're not in order, big teams are not coming, especially when you know better. Right? If the vending machine has an out of order sign on it, are you going to put the quarter in there to get a pop? Or are you going to pass over? right? If you got a big out of order sign on your forehead, why would God deposit anything into you? Right? One of the other things that I was doing, and I'm just talking, guys, now. I didn't give you all the strategy, run with it, but I'm just talking now. And just sharing out of my heart and being transparent about some things that I were wrong about, spiritually so, in business, and just giving you all the lessons. Some of the lessons, some of the L's you're going to take is really not for you. Some of the L's you're going to take is so that you can go and teach someone else. Teach someone else not to go that way. All right. Now check this out. I was building a business. It was a high ticket business called Passport to Wealth. Passport to Wealth cost $997. Right? $1,000 to get involved. I got involved. To this day, I don't even realize how I got the money. I don't. But I got the money. And I'm just going. I'm staying up all night long doing videos, social bookmarking, running Traffic Geyser. I'm doing everything that I can possibly think of, blogging and everything that I can possibly think of to get this business off the ground. And then I have a talk with my mentor. Her name is Jeannie Lumen. At the time, I believe in having different mentors for different areas of my life. A lot of you all want to use one cookie cutter as the person that's going to mentor you in everything. 9 times out of 10, your spiritual mentor doesn't know anything about the business that you do. 9 times out of 10, your business mentor don't know anything about spirituality, or your financial mentor doesn't know anything about social bookmarking or being a video marketer. So you have to find people that can operate in different areas that's going to truly mentor you. All right. So this L that I took from this lesson that I took, Jeannie taught me this. She said, Derek, you're spending so much time trying to get your business out that your priorities are not straight. You're out of order, right? Your priorities are not right. You cannot take time away from your family. Talking about you want God to help you build a business when God is a family God. God believes in family. So if your spouse is not happy with how you're operating, regardless of what guru out there is going to tell you to, just suck it up pretty much and go and do what you got to do. And then after you start to get the results, you can come back and say, hey, look, baby, this is what I did. Well, baby might not be there when you get the results because baby got tired of you not being there. You definitely have to have an understanding with your spouse when you're getting ready to go and do business like what we're talking about, because it requires time. If your spouse is on board, half of the battle is won. A lot of y'all are not winning because your house is you're not doing it in the right order. You're not giving your spouse the time, and you think you on some Gary Vaynerchuk type stuff, talking about grinding it out and this and that, and big ups to Gary, man. I love Gary V. But a lot of y'all are grinding it out, and you're still not getting the results because you're out of order. Do things in the proper order. And when you do that, sometimes you don't even have to put out as much effort. All right. Sometimes you don't even have to put out as much effort when you do things in the proper order. All right. So guys, I'm done. If you all want more information about what it is that I do, how I make my money, go on over to www.copypastesend.info. That's not .com. That's .info. Derek, why you got a .info and not a .com? Duh, because .infos only cost 88 cents or $2, and it's going to serve the same purpose as a .com. It's just a clickable link. Save you some money, right? Like, why should I get a .info? Why should I get a .com from GoDaddy when I can use a .info and it's still going to light up online like a .com and I don't have to spend all that money? I'm just saying. That's all. It's just used for one purpose. I want you to click the link, right? Click that link, go there, enter your very best email. Lock arms with me. Pay the $39. Post what I asked you to post on your Facebook wall. You may have to post it more than once, right? Then if you really want to get some traffic going, if you got a budget for some traffic, if you got like $250 to run some traffic, I can have, I'll get you in front of 2.2 million people and watch the leads come in. It is a beautiful feeling when you are in front of 2.2 million people and you guys paid your share of a co-op for $250, right? And these leads are just raining in, knowing that each lead that comes in is another person that sees your opportunity that's going to have a chance to say yes. And when they do say yes, you just made another $80, right? So guys, with that being said, hey, that's my brother, Elder Triplet. What's going on? Say what? Tuesday, what's going on, sister? One of my classmates from back in the day when I was young. I'm not a kid anymore. Sometimes I said, wish I was a kid again. David Hobbs, what's going on, bro? Get with me. If you want to get started in MCA tonight, bro, get with me and I'll give you the link. Matt, what's going on? David Brock, thank you for stopping by. Let's see. Torrance, what's going on? Monique Garner Weeks, thank you for stopping by. Kingsley Torrance, Tanya, thank you for stopping by. Ja LS, thank you. Let's see who else. Shayla Hall, thank you for stopping by. Irma Bells, thank you for stopping by. Armenta Winkler Garland, thank you for stopping by. Richmond Humphreys, thank you for stopping by. Jerry, thank you. Demetrius Bell, Erica Morgan, thank you. Lionel, thank you. Ada, thank you. Let's see. Dora, thank you. Sayla, thank you. Del Margo, what's up? Thank you. Christos Papachachos, thank you, sir. Manny Man, Secret 3 forever. Secret 3 forever. Tracy, thank you. Yasin, Nancy, Claven, Philip, Cynthia, thank you. Rashad, thank you. Jennifer, thank you. Gerard, thank you for stopping by. Jonathan, thank you. Terry Smith, thank you. Eric McNamee, thank you. Linda Parson, thank you. V. Charles, thank you for stopping by. Derek Parks, my buddy. Derek Anderson, thank you all for stopping by. Listen, I'm looking to work and lock arms with each of you in this awesome business. I want to show you how to make money. You have to be willing to spend the $39.99. And guess what? It is going to be a $19.99 a month fee that you pay to keep the services, the roadside assistance, and all of the benefits. All right. Derek Stapleton. Guys, if you're just getting on, please go back and watch this video. This is probably one of the most important, impactful videos I've done in the last 6 months. And I know it because I felt God when I did it. With that being said, guys, I want to end you with this. Father God, in the name of Jesus, I thank you for allowing this video to go out. Lord, I ask that you let this video go out and to achieve the purpose that you would have it to achieve. I ask that you look on each and every one under the sound of my voice. I ask that you bless them, bless their family. I ask that you camp your angels all around them, bind the devil and all his evil tricks. Oh God, I ask that you can continue to help us all walk closer to you and be closer to your word and obedient to your word. Lord, we pray this in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. In Jesus' name, thank God. Amen. Guys, it's really my wish for you that you all be blessed and then go out and be a blessing. Peace. Hit me up for that link. Let's lock arms. Good night.